Hi, I am Mary Fisher, and I am responding via video to the Unit 6 question post. And now I'm going to start with, I made a few notes. First of all, I do not agree with what the colleague said to the school counselor. My personal belief is that this advice, while they made a couple of good points, was not the most professional as to what the next step the counselor should take would be. I did agree with the colleague telling the counselor that they can't ignore what is happening. There is going to have to be action taken. Now, what I would do first is I would, as a school counselor, meet with my principal and talk about the situation and see where we need to proceed. Most likely, the school district has a lawyer that will work directly with the counselor that will probably meet with them. I wrote down a few notes about certain codes that I think are important in direct relation to this case. Of course, privacy and confidentiality are crucial to your success as a counselor, but in dealing with privacy and confidentiality with your clients, when you review them with due to the ACA Code of Ethics, I would also make sure to include in my informed consent the information that these records can be released if ordered under a certain, pretense with the court of law, that we would have to release certain information if subpoenaed. I would also make sure to refer to the ACA Code of Ethics for minimal disclosure. I think this is crucial and something that I would review with the lawyer before releasing anything. Something I think in one of my classes in the past we talked about was, if you are subpoenaed, only finding the information that relates to the case. Something you might do is use some SOAP notes that are from a session directly related, but not SOAP notes from every single visit, not fully detailed notes, but maybe just general notes or summarization could be useful, because then the court could use that, and you would be giving what you need to, but you wouldn't be giving everything that you have on the client. So that way they're protected to an extent, but you're also following the law and you're following the ACA Code of Ethics. In addition, I think that you would need to make sure that you're being very specific about what you're sharing. Seeing as how I'm assuming, based on when I was teaching, that this is probably a custody battle, and that the child has mentioned previously in sessions that they wanted to live with their mother. The father, is subpoenaing the records, and the child doesn't want him to find out. So you as a counselor have a whole nother mess to deal with. So I would also consider maybe discussing with some counseling colleagues, and maybe not the one that the counselor spoke with earlier, but discussing, what to do with, or how to help the child by getting them some support with another counselor while going through this, because you may not be the one, they may not feel trusting of you, but I mean, if they still do, that would be something positive, but they're going to need continued help to get through this situation, because this is probably going to be really hard for them. But anyway, thank you very much.